All right. Welcome back to Dank Squad Traders, huh? And yeah, it's your boy Dan here. Let's check it out. Let's check the charts. Welcome. I see Felix here. I see Patrick here. I see Shamim. Welcome, guys. You can go ahead and like, and of course, if you want to, you can still share the link to as many people as you want. All right, so as you do that, of course, you know the drill. We always start with crash 500, but yeah, today I can't forget to fast pray because yesterday I forgot. All right, let's pray and then head over to the analysis. Father, we give you praise. We love you so much. Thank you for the beautiful morning. I believe everyone is having a beautiful morning, Lord, wherever they are. So we give you praise for the beautiful morning. As we get into this session, Lord, as we get into the charts to analyze them, may you give us a quickening in the knowledge of these charts, oh God, that we may be able to get good, precise signals for the trades that we are looking for, and at the end of the day, give you all the glory and honor. We give you praise, and we love you so much. In Jesus' name we've prayed. Amen. Type that amen in the chat as we get into crash 500. Sorry, it's not a fellowship, so some of the guys may think it's a fellowship. It's not a fellowship. We're here to analyze charts. So yeah, all right. So crash 500. Crash 500. So yesterday I don't know if you guys made this money, but yeah, we did. I shared that. I was unable to share I wasn't able to share this setup on the group, but we had already analyzed this setup, so I believe anyone who came back to check, you were able to understand what we are up to. So yeah, the first entry here after the retest and this candle here, this came in and took us out with our profits, with our selling profits. Then I made another entry. I made other entries here, and I took the good clean profit right here. You can see that's where my TP were. That's why I took my TP, and immediately as I took it, I even noticed, you guys, that you should move out of crash 500. I don't know if some of you followed my guidance and moved out, but yeah, anyone who moved out, you did a good thing to move out, because after that, look at what happened. Immediately it started to get to retracement right there. So yeah, yesterday we made a lot of money on crash 500 here. Yeah, so let's check today. Let's check. We are selling D1 week 1. We are selling but we may first get some retracement. Let's see that. Yeah, we may see some retracement first before we sell properly according to weekly. So if I know that D1, let me see, D1 I'm still in sales, H1, H4 on the other hand I'm looking for buys, and it came to test that support level there. Yeah, it came to test that support level there. So if I know that in H4, that means I'm still looking for buys, even though I'm seeing a sell on H1. I know I'm looking for buys in the longer run. So what do I see here? After reaching this support level, I see something like that, change of character, if I may call it that way. Yes, it's a change of character there, and now that means I'm going to wait for a pullback after wherever it reaches, probably that level there, and it comes back there, and I will make my entry for the buy if it gives it to me. Yeah, this level is still valid. This level up there, it is still valid. We may not have hit it yesterday, but today we may see it be hit properly. So I will wait for this. I will wait for this very move. Let me check. H4, B1. Yeah, that level is still valid. Yeah, so I will wait for something like that to come to happen, and then I enter my buys, and it gives me a confirmation right there. Yeah, so that's it. And to even be sure of this, one may draw something like that to understand that that was an ascending triangle on a support, meaning buys. This was an ascending triangle on a support, meaning now we wait for a retest and then enter the buy. Alright, so that is a confirmation there, and we will wait for that. Please, if you don't understand that the words we're using here, like ascending triangle on the support level, what it means, please, these are the things we learned in the mentorship class. So if you want to join, you can always WhatsApp me to join the mentorship class. Alright, otherwise let's head over now to another asset, which is Boom 1000. Boom 1000. Boom 1000. So Boom 1000. Wait a minute. What was I looking for yesterday? Wanted this buy, never happened. What happened is we continued with this move, so we had a strong momentum to even break through. I'm just wondering how it did that without a retracement. So I missed the entry here to to sell this asset. I even got a loss there. Let's see. Let me understand that loss. All my 2 entries were having a tight stop loss there, so it's okay. I missed that. I wanted that retracement there. It never happened. It gave me a fake there, thinking it will now break through there. It didn't. That's why I put this line telling you that once it breaks it, you enter the buys, but it never actually did what? Never happened. So now we can now analyze properly where we are currently. So we reached that level under retracement, and now we have reached this fair value gap on H4. That is another point of interest that we had there. Yeah, we are reaching this fair value gap on H4. In the last minutes that are remaining on this very H4 candle, it may reach. Check my sound and be able to rectify it. So this level is going to be hit. We had a successful breakout, retest went back in, but later on came full swing to break through and go to these very levels. So I can even delete this now, not needed anymore. And once we know that it has respected this move, it has respected that move. It's the same. Yeah, it has done the same thing there. Yeah, it has already hit TP level there. So what will you anticipate right here? Even if you're seeing on the CCI, it's getting closer to oversold, meaning once it reaches this fair value gap, it will be oversold, and that means buys will come in again. We want to check on weekly. Yes, weekly we are looking for buys. Why? Because we had a break of structure right there. That means this is just a retest to the breaker block, retest to the breaker block, that level there. So that is a breaker block. So a retest to the breaker block, then later on get back into buys. So as soon as this reaches there, buy entries will be anticipated. Yeah, so I can delete that, delete all these. This one can remain, this, delete it. Delete that. Yeah, can remain with those few things there, so I can even delete that needed. I know that this is a break of structure, and now I'm returning to the break of structure. Now, on the daily, we failed to get a new high there. This is a new high, and that's why we saw change of character right here. So we saw a change of character right there. So that means on the daily we may see price come back. According to the weekly, it should come back and give us a new high. But what we are seeing on the daily, we may see price come back from after touching here, come back there, and then later on continue to sell. Yeah, continue to sell to grab some liquidity that it left back here. Yeah, so we have to be cautious and be ready for anything to happen, because what we see there is a change of character on the daily, meaning we may continue with the sales. And in fact, this was I already know that you guys know that this is a head and shoulder there. That was a perfect head and shoulder. So the sale started right there after creating the right head, the right shoulder right there. So yeah, the sale is on. It will even come to this very level, and once we reach that level, we are well anticipate a buy move to come here and retest that level there, and then we can continue with the sell. That's what I will be waiting for. Yeah, I'll continue with the sell, although I want to repeat, although a weekly showed us a breakout structure there. Yeah, although even weekly showed us a breakout structure there, so anything can happen. But I'm looking at this big sell coming right back here because of what I see on the daily. Change of structure there, even the heads and shoulder there. We may have to first come grab this liquidity here, and then we move ahead with the buy, just as we are looking for on the weekly time frame. All right, that was boom 1000. So for now, no entry at all. No entry at all. I had already my buy limit there. I don't remember even when I put it there, but I have a buy limit here, and I will put another one here, so that I will have two of those waiting. So that's it for me there. And in fact, let me put them all on this level so that I don't risk a lot. Yeah, let me put them there so that I don't risk a lot. If I put them here, it might come for this level. So yeah, that's it on boom 1000. Let me check. Do we have questions? I made a sell entry in boom 1000 at night and forgot and slept off. Only to wake up in $100 profit. Yeah, beginners like I know. Yeah, a sale was there because of that analysis there. Yeah, a sale was on, because that's what we were waiting for, even because what we had seen yesterday. Where on H4, yeah, we were waiting for that. We knew that it will break. Why? Because we had that rising wage. You know, it will eventually break through and continue selling. That's what we were waiting for. So either way, you were following the analysis, but if you had not analyzed it, then it is beginner's luck. Okay, so now let's head over to boom 500. Boom 500. Let me see if I can bring it. Just a minute. Something I'm working on here. Right. Okay. Okay. So I had disabled the comment section thing, but I was trying to bring it back. Alright. Just can put it till there. Yeah. So that's so we are now heading to boom 500. So check. Alright, so boom 500. Sorry about that. I wanted to fix some things on my end here. Alright, so boom 500. Let's check. We start with weekly. We know that we are coming here and then head over there. That's how the plan is according to our weekly plan. And now we reached that level that we were waiting for. And clearly there, according to daily, we see that we are now oversold. If we are oversold, that clearly tells us that buys are coming in. Let's check on H4. H4 confirms the buys, but we don't have a confirmation of an entry according to H4. So what do we do? Deleted my support over there. Let me check. I've deleted it, but it's okay. It's okay. It may come back still to this one, so it's okay. So all I need here, wow, that's a pin bar there. And according to H1, you had a retest there, but of course you know that we always want to make our entries right there, when it fails to, when it breaks up the previous lower high. When it breaks the previous lower high, that's when you want to wait for the entry, clean entry there. So for now, I will wait for that. I will wait for something like that, then it comes back. As long as it now continues, it brings me, it may come back here according to H4, because according to H4 we have to come back here. So according to H4, this is evident there, and then later on we come in with our buys there. So this can be now deleted and just wait for something like that to follow this up. So for now, no entry, but if you want, of course, there's always ways to scalp. Of course, there's always ways to scalp. So for instance, once you see a second candle here come out, you can still enter your buys on boom 500. Scalp it to not to exceed that level there, not to exceed such levels. You scalp it and then take your profits and wait for the sell. Sell it, take your profits around there. You know, 15 minutes, 10 minutes are enough for scalpers, and then you wait for the big swing move, which will come in around that level there according to H4. Yeah, that's it. That's how you can do this. That is now boom 500. I will anticipate something like that for me to make my entries. Good clean entry according to H4. But of course, like I've said, M15, there will be entries for scalpers. Alright, I will leave this at H4. So for today, there are no swing trades for boom 500. We head over to volatility 25. Volatility 25. Vol 25. So Vol 25 oneness. Okay, let's just start with weekly. So it is giving us a fake breakout there, which is a manipulation move. That's a manipulation move, guys. Don't be intrigued to continue with the buy. You will face a trap. That is a manipulation move right there. So what we know right now is that the next candle on D1, even on H4, may be a sell to bring us back inside. So don't be caught off guard. This move here that is happening is just to respect the structure here. If you can see that, it is just to respect that structure, and of course you are seeing that even H4 has started. So H4 has started. This move was just to respect this kind of structure right there, and it has done that. So this very current move, I don't get surprised if it becomes a big sell candle to go back inside. Let me even put my 5. Let me put one there, and I'm going to make my entry of a sell right where we are. Let me check back to daily. Yeah, that I don't see it grab that liquidity. I don't see it grab that liquidity. This is H4. This is daily. This is weekly. Okay. Weekly may say something different. To get back here, so I will wait for a confirmation on H4. Yeah, I will wait for a confirmation on H4, but already H1 is giving me a confirmation of the sales. Yeah, already H1 is giving me a confirmation of sales by that candle there. So I will make my one entry there to bring me back inside this, and I can take my profits here or there. So I will make my entry there to bring me back inside, the falling wedge. Is it a falling wedge? No, inside the rising, the channel there. It's a channel actually. It's a bearish channel. Yeah, so I'm going back inside the bearish channel there to take advantage of the sale there. All right, so we know that we are looking for this. Those who remember, we are looking for this move to bring us here. So that was a manipulation move to just do the what? Respect the internal structure there of that kind of falling wedge there. So it has respected it. What we are now looking at is sales to come right back, but like I've said, according to weekly, it may try to push for buys to mitigate liquidity on that fair value gap there, according to daily. Yeah, according to daily and according to even weekly. Yeah, so we may see that happen. Let me first understand this before I can conclude with it. Not really. It may not. It may, because right here, this is my previous high. That is my previous high right there. That is a high that gave me this low. So looking at where we are, price has touched premium zone, meaning now I can enter my sales, which is now a confirmation number 4. Is it number 4? Number 3? Not sure. Don't remember it. But yeah, that is another confirmation using my fib tool. So now I can rest my case and wait for the results where we are, because I know that that is a premium zone, and that is a fair value gap in premium zone. Part of it is in the premium zone, so I'm okay with that. Whatever happens right now. So let's now head over to V75. Hopefully you guys are good with me there. If you have something, you can let me know and I'll be able to look into it so that we are on the same page. Yeah, so so right now we are heading to V75. So Vol75 was a bit tricky, but we made money. I hope you guys did make money. Let's check. Yeah, this move here. After this, I told you this was a fake breakout. Those who had entered at first, you got that wrong for the buys. It was a fake breakout because of this as a pennant, and clearly we see what later happened. It came there, so I took my profits right there. There were even SLs in stop losses in profits, but after retesting back there, it hit the level we had anticipated at first. But then by then you would not have stayed in, I believe so. So what do we see now? I want to first delete this, clear the chart, there, delete, take off history, go to H4, which, okay, this can be deleted. Look at that. Alright, so now we have a breakout. And this can be seen to be like a pass model, but anyways, we will leave that alone. It may confuse people, but yeah, now I will just wait for this pullback, this retracement after breakout on H4, and then continue to sell, because we are looking for sales. According to H4. Why? Because there's a lot of liquidity left back on this very level, even there, and we had even pulled grabbed liquidity on that fair value gap on D1 there. So all I can do now is to wait for a pullback there. I can even trade the pullback, because most of the times that pullback is always good to trade. In fact, let me trade a pullback, and I'll put my multiple entries using 0.005. I'll put my multiple entries right here. I'll put 5 of those, and I will close manually. I will not even put stop losses right there. It's just a retracement trade. Yeah, it's just a retracement trade. So I will do that to just get back here, and then I will have to keep on checking on my phone to close them manually, all of them at a go. Yeah, I will have to close all of them at a go. Because that is a retracement level according to H4 after breakout. Then I'm trading that retest. If it goes beyond this level, then I will close my losses. If it goes beyond this level here, then I will be looking to close my losses. But yeah, I'm looking for that move to trade this breakout there, the retest after breakout. All right, so that is V75. We wait for a retracement, then we enter the cells just like we are looking for, and this will be, this is on H4. We are not on any other time frame. We want to look at it on H4. Yeah, we want to look at it on H4. All right, that's it. If you have a say on that, please go ahead. I will be ready to respond. Let's now head over to V50. Did we make money on V50 yesterday? Let's check. I doubt we did. I don't remember it. That is if I didn't even make a loss there. Let's see. H1. This was yesterday. Yeah, we were looking for that, never happened. So it means any entries that I was waiting for the, yes, this move here, I think that's why I made a loss there. Yeah, let's check. Yeah, came back, took me up because of my tight stop loss, but I was lucky because I don't always want to put big stop losses. I have to limit so that I protect my account. Yeah, so the move there never happened. I remember telling you that you will only enter once it breaks that level. Yeah, I always tell you that, so I believe your accounts are protected and you need to do what I did, because I always tell you to do what I tell you, not what I do. Yeah, all right, so now we can delete that. We now look for why it never did that. Oh yes, I remember I told you we have two levels where that trade will come in, may come in. I mean, that one was the first one and the second one, and I later told you this is the most likely to give us the trade we are looking for this very level here, those who remember. And now it's the same level where we see that, and this becomes a very good level for us to grab this trade. So I can now delete that and delete this and maintain these two. Why? Because we've come to the same level where we wanted. Let me see, did it reach this level? Yeah, it actually touched even this other order block, so we can delete this and maintain this. Now if we know that, then we come to H1. Now H1 has given us that. That means we wait for remember here, according to H1, this is a breakout. This is a breakout. This is a breakout structure, I mean. So we'll anticipate to reach there and then come down. It's going to reach there. It's going to reach there and then come down to try to give us a new lower low. And once it fails to give us a new lower low, we come in with our buys. We know this. We've been doing this countless times. So that's what we'll be looking for or anticipating. So that's what I'll be looking at. Please, like I said, if you guys, some of you don't understand this, please enroll for the mentorship class. You will learn these things at your own pace. At your own pace, yeah. All right, so that's it. I will be waiting for that. It may happen even before we finish today's session. So let's now move on to another asset as we wait for this to give us what we want. All right, jump 25. Jump 25. So jump 25, let's see. So it became a headache. It became something that just wait a minute. This is H1, H4, D1 is a buy, weekly is a buy, D1 is a buy, H4 is the one that was showing us a sell, and the market had enough momentum for the buys. Why? Because of that support level there. Yeah, so now it never even respected that pattern, that structure there of the trend line. What we see it do is a consolidation in a horizontal channel. Yeah, this became a horizontal channel right there. It became a horizontal channel and then broke out there. Alright, so now that becomes clear and tells us why the structure was never respected. Okay. So if we know that, and we know that we are on support level there, we are according to H4, still this move is very evident to happen, this very move there. So I'm not ready to enter buys yet because I know this asset. I'm not ready to enter any buys. I will leave this asset alone for some time until I get a clear overview of what it is doing. This price has to come here. That's what the analysis say, whether yesterday's analysis, whether today's analysis, because of the horizontal channel there, because that is a channel, meaning we are looking for this continuation. Yeah, so either that is a manipulation or something is weird here. Yeah, I just can't enter buys. No, I cannot enter buys where we are. This was a fair value gap where we are currently. Maybe it's grabbing liquidity there and then continue selling, maybe. But for me, I'm not going to enter any buys where we are until I see price react, or until I see price probably break those levels there. I'm not entering any buys at all. So I'll be waiting for sales to come in, because we have to reach this level according to H4. According to H4, this is a change of character there on the support. Change of character there. Let me understand this properly. Okay, so for me to enter it, that means we'll wait for the pullback to grab either liquidity of this other order block on H1, or it first respects this for me to make my buy entries. But where it is, I don't have a confirmation of any entry for. It was on M15. It was on M15, but it was not clear. Either way, I would not have entered it. It was still not clear. So either way, we will not have entered it. We will not have made entries on this asset. So I will just leave it. So this asset, I'm going to leave it until I get a clear structure that I can read clearly and understand. Because here, after consolidation, it gave us a breakup there. Why? Because that was like a change of character there. But then we need a pullback for us to enter buys properly. But that pullback may eventually even head over to this level. So that's why I want to wait. So this is a no-go for me. I won't be entering this at all. And I may not even enter it the whole of today. Yeah. Alright, so that leads me to jump 10. If something is not clear to your understanding, it's always good to leave it, not to force the trade. I hope you guys already know that. So this is what we are waiting for. We wanted price to reach there, it never reached, but it gave us the thing that we wanted. We had already put that fair value gap to come to. It came back to that fair value gap and it started to enter to go for the buys, and we made some entries, although I never followed them up to close my profits. Yeah, here the profits were taken out. On that very level. The SL was taken out in profits and started to consolidate right there. So now it is a bit consolidating. According to H1 we should be looking for sales, according to H4 we should be looking for sales. That's why we are seeing consolidation. According to daily, on the other hand, we should be looking for buys. So if we know that, and we know that here, let's go to price action now. Let's see. Structure. We haven't seen a break of structure yet here. So we are consolidating. If we leave any liquidity back, no, probably to come and test this again. Then later on continue to the buy. That's the only way I see this move happen. But apart from that, buys are on. Apart from that, buys are on. It's the only thing I can see. So it is consolidating within that range, mitigated the liquidity there, came back to it, and then it may come back for this once more to do what? To respect the structures on H1 and H4, and probably then once it gets there on the daily we'll be getting into buys to even go ahead and give us a new higher high right there to break structure on that very level. So that's what I may conclude at on this very asset. So for me, it's a no-go today until I see a clean structure to give me some perfect entries I normally wait for. So I will wait. Those who love scalping, you can still scalp it within this range. You know that you can still scalp it within that range, but I may not even scalp it. I will just wait for this pullback, grab liquidity once more on that level, because I don't see any other level to come back to apart from that, and also probably this will be there. So until it does that, I'm not doing anything on this asset. I will not do anything on this asset. Alright, so that's it. Let's head over to the recap. Let me see, do we have questions? Not really. Good morning, Robina. Now let's head over to recap, starting with crash 500. So this came back just like how we had anticipated, but it even went back inside. We had anticipated it will come back and then we make our entries for the buy, but it has gone back inside. Why has it gone back inside? Because M15 is not yet oversold. Yeah, H1 is also not oversold, but it is also the trend is a sell. The trend is a sell according to H1. H4, the trend is a buy, so that means we may consolidate a bit more. And this structure that we have here on M15 may even change to become like a rising wedge. Yeah, this structure may change where we are according to what I see on H1. So once we are good with the consolidation and we are ready for the buys, then we come in with the buys to take us right about there according to H4, and of course then we come in strongly with the sales according to the daily. Yeah, so that one we wait for. This is a no-go for me today. I can even delete all these, delete that, delete. Now move this because it's where we are. And the reason why I did want to delete all is because looking at this, looking at that is some sort of what, like a falling wedge there. It's like some sort of a falling wedge where price is. So we know that this will be a move at a later stage, which we knew that, we know that. So price may keep on doing that, up and down until it breaks out to get us back there. That will be probably a retest on the weekly. Yeah, that will be probably a retest on the weekly, and then yeah, to test and grab liquidity right about there. Alright, so this is a no-go for me today because of what I've seen, so I will not be making any entries at all until I have a clear structure, probably on M15 and H1. Alright, boom 1000, we said a retest back there, then we enter our sales, and if it doesn't do that, I have no entry. Breakout there, come back here, then enter my buys. If it doesn't do that, I have no entry at all. Yeah, that is boom 500. And this one, my entry is already in profits. The sell on a V25, just like I told you guys. So the sale is on, and we are in profits. This, however, is trying to be a big-headed, but we wait because the H4 candle hasn't closed. So I'm looking at grabbing my profits once it comes around there, because this is anticipated to be a retest candle. So if it breaks this level, like I said, I will close automatically. If it breaks that level that I put there, this line here, if it breaks it, I will close my losses and call it a loss there. V50, it has reached there, waiting for the pullback. So if you want to trade a pullback, you can trade it there on M15. Probably it will be evident. You trade a sell to bring you back here, and once it is back, then you can wait for entries for the buy once again. So those who will have to trade pullbacks, you are welcome to enter that. Jump 25, the sell that I'm waiting for is the one I want, because I want to sell it right here, just like I've told you. That's what I want, because of the channel that I have. It has to respect, somehow it has to respect the structure here before we can continue for the buy, because daily we are looking for the buy. But H4, it is still a sell, so the sell will be respecting the structure of H4, and of course this channel structure we have here of the trend lines there. Jump 10, it is a no-go. You can scalp it within that range, but until we see something like this, there is no clear entry for a swing trade at all. Yeah, that's to me. You guys may see it on your other end, I don't know, but to me I can't see any structure until it comes to retest this level or that level, and then we come in with a swing trade. So this is another level that we come in, we come to, then we come in with a buy right there. So until it does that, I have no entries right there, but scalping, the entries are there within that range that I've just drawn there. All right, I think that's it for today. Let me wish you guys happy trading. Of course, don't forget to apply proper risk management, and of course don't always make impulsive trades or impulsive decisions to enter a trade. Just because you've seen one confirmation, it doesn't mean it's good to enter. You need to have some more confirmations for you to enter a trade. So don't enter trades impulsively. Give it a moment, sink in the analysis, and then go ahead and make your decision. All right, we'll be back here tomorrow same time, 10:30 to 11:30. Let me wish you guys a good day, happy trading, and a happy day. See you guys.